Peter Garrett of Midnight Oil performs at the Domain in Sydney last year. Photo: Brook MitchellBut Peter Garrett and his fellow band members aren't the only ones with rowdy fans. Ed Sheeran's recent stadium tours saw the second highest number of police incidents. The British pop star toured Sydney and Melbourne in March as part of the Australian leg of his international Divided by tour. Sheeran performed more stadium shows than Midnight Oil, 8 gigs in Sydney and Melbourne, where his fans clocked up 24 run-ins with the law. 3 people were arrested for being too drunk during the Melbourne leg of the tour, while 9 people were ejected. In Sydney, 2 people were arrested while 9 were thrown out, with police speaking to at least 1 person for offensive conduct. The arrests weren't the only issue to mar Sheeran's Australian tour, with Melburnians complaining about a lack of water and indoor temperatures as high as 35 degrees. Etihad Stadium's roof stayed shut despite the balmy conditions, with many concert-goers arguing the alleged lack of hydration was a health and safety issue. Ed Sheeran's fans were the second most misbehaved stadium concert-goers over the past 12 months. Photo: Christopher Pierce fans, meanwhile, were the third most misbehaved stadium concert-goers over the past 12 months. Just 2 people were thrown out of the Chandelier Singer's Sydney gig on December 2nd. At Melbourne's AAMI Park just a few days earlier, no one was thrown out, but 2 people were fined for drunken behaviour. A spokeswoman for Frontier Touring, the company that promoted the recent Midnight Oil and Ed Sheeran concerts in Australia, said the safety of patrons was always an utmost priority. Both Ed Sheeran and Midnight Oil's sold-out concerts were high-profile events, and both Frontier and the respective artists believed it prudent to utilize a strong police presence to ensure the safety and comfort of all patrons, she said. With crowds the size of those for Midnight Oil or Ed Sheeran, it is sadly inevitable that a small number of people will behave inappropriately. We are just pleased that the police were able to act quickly and efficiently to ensure the safety of all attending the concerts. Evelyn Richardson, the chief executive of Live Performance Australia, stressed that the number of police incidents at live music events is very small given the industry sells more than 18 million tickets a year. She also said while venues work hard to provide a safe environment, the buck stops with individuals. Fans should be able to go to a show without their experience being affected by the inconsiderate or illegal actions of others, she said. The best advice for people who want to misbehave at a show is to do us all a favor and stay home instead.